Hi guys, it's Grumpy. You know what this video is about, so before we jump in, I will do a quick disclaimer. Anything I say is purely my opinion. If I say anything that you guys disagree with, then let's have a discussion in the comments. This review isn't a negative one, so if I say anything I wasn't a big fan of, it doesn't mean I'm an anti or I dislike BTS. They're one of my top groups, and this is just my review of the song from my personal taste. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's jump right into my Dynamite review. First thing I want to say is this song is catchy as hell and I adore how much fun it is. It's definitely a summer anthem and I have a feeling the radio is going to be playing this on repeat for quite a while. The instrumental is one of my favourites for 2020. It's a song that really makes me happy when listening to it, and I've already been dancing around my room whilst cleaning to this song on repeat, so it's safe to say that my neighbours either love or hate me right now. I initially wasn't too keen on the idea of an English song from them, but I'm really happy they have done one. It's a great idea and it will most likely get quite a few more people into K-pop more. At least I hope they will. Now I'll be honest and say the lyrics aren't my favourite. I don't dislike them as they fit the song perfectly and the tone. It does make the song feel like it's a summer song as the lyrics aren't really something to pay attention to. They're more generic summer anthem lyrics, you know, which isn't a bad thing. Saying how good life is, hanging with friends, saying light it up like Dynamite, you know, the sort of lyrics most summer songs have, and not every song has to have lyrics that have a deep meaning, which fits this perfectly as it's definitely a feel-good song for people to dance to. There are some lyrics that do make me cringe a little bit, like I feel like they were just put in and then sent out and it was like, there you go, that's it kind of ones, like the LeBron lyrics and the glass of milk and ping pong. I was kind of like, okay, but again, as I said, it's more like a feel-good summer song, so I think the lyrics don't have to always be deep and meaningful. It can just be fun and it feels fun and it suits the tone of it perfectly. So the music video I liked a lot. It fit perfectly with the sound and I adored the retro throwback, which seems to be slowly coming into a trend in K-pop again, and I'm not unhappy with that. Every member looked fantastic throughout and they all suited the look perfectly. I will say that J-Hope, V and RM really stood out to me in the music video. I adored the sets as well, especially the bedroom set, the record shop set, and there's the basketball net with the colourful wall scene. Like, there's some of my favourites throughout the video. The colours throughout the video were beautiful and felt really summery as well and fresh with the pastel colours mixed in. And of course the colour smoke at the end was really beautiful. I just loved that. It had the same vibe as Boy With Love's music video, which even though I wasn't a fan of that song, I loved the music video. And I liked that they had the same vibe whilst not being a carbon copy of it. So even though they have like that similar vibe going to it, it's not like they just copy and pasted the music video. It works for both songs and they are different. Now I'll talk about something that I noticed and a lot of people were speaking about too, but before I say it, there is of course no hate to any members, but I was disappointed that we got so little screen and like vocal time for Jin. Now with the vocals, I'm a little bit more lenient as it's possible he didn't want to sing more in English as he might not be comfortable or completely confident singing in English as much as other members might be. But with the screen time, it was genuinely disappointing to see him not get his own screen solo time like the other members, and I don't know why the editors or whoever was in charge decided to cut his parts shorter or out completely. There is a video at the moment where he reacted to the music video with the other members and he looked genuinely upset when he realised his parts were cut out in the official music video. Of course this is not any of the other members' fault and I don't understand people who are trying to like shit on the other members who got most of the screen time as if that's gonna fix the issue. It's not. It's not the boys' fault. It's down to the company and the employees who cut the video together and decided not to include Jin as much as the other members. So that was a shame for that to happen, especially as Jin is a visual, so I don't really understand why he didn't get more screen time. I thought that the visuals, I don't really completely understand the visual position, but from what I thought of it was they were going to get more screen time as they are the visuals of the group. So I don't know why his scenes were cut like so down and out a lot of the time. And also I will say that it was a shame not to see J-Hope dancing more in the video at the front for this one, but everyone danced really well in it as well. But moving on from that, I want to say my conclusion of this comeback is that I really adored it. I have had it playing on repeat whilst writing this review and it's just put a smile on my face the entire time. It's just a feel-good song that I think we all definitely need right now. I'm also so proud of the group's English and that they made this song. Like, a year ago I never would have thought they would have put out an all English song, but they've come so far with learning the language language, and whether you're a fan of this song or not, it's hard to deny that it's not impressive. They've come so far with learning another language and then making an entire song in it and it blowing up as big as it has, especially among non-K-pop fans. Like, that's really impressive. Like, learning a language is hard overall, but to get a group to learn as much of the language they can to do a whole song, that's like really impressive though. Like, even Mama Grumpy likes the song and she says she'll happily listen to it when it comes on the radio. This song is most definitely going on my top K-pop songs of 2020 list for the end of the year. So if I had to rate the song out of 10 right now, I'm going to give it a 9.5 for me. The only reason it's not the perfect 10 is just because I would have loved a bit more equal screen time in the music video, and that's it. But that's not down to the guys, that is just down to the company and the employees. But if I'm just going to rate the song on its own, it's a 10, but I'm rating it all overall, so it's a 9.5 just because of just disappointed with Jin, the screen time. That's all. That's just me personally though. I also wanted to add my thoughts on both the acoustic remix and EDM remix versions of this song quickly as well. I was a little bit disappointed with the acoustic remix. I thought their voices would be a bit more stripped back with less vocal processing instead of using the exact same vocal track from the original. I thought with an acoustic track it was going to be more of their voices, their natural voices stripped back, put to the forefront of this, which I thought that's going to be really cool to hear both the original song with the vocal processing on it, but then hearing their proper voices on it. But they used the exact same track and I was kind of like, I thought with acoustic it would be a bit more vocal heavy. As for the EDM remix, I am not a fan of it at all. It's not bad, but when you've heard the original version and you've also heard BTS doing EDM before, this EDM feels very generic and doesn't suit the feeling of the comeback at all, which is what they're probably going for, to have something different, but I just dislike it. EDM can be used in a creative way, as BTS and many other artists have used in the past, but yeah, this one just feels underwhelming and like a nothing EDM song. Like, to me personally, it takes what was good about the original, minus like the guy's vocals obviously, and just made it boring to me. Also, the fact that Jin was not in this version at all. Like, I know I've spoken about a lack of Jin in this comeback a lot through this video, but they literally cut him completely out of this version and it just adds more to why I dislike it. But if you guys enjoyed the EDM version though, please don't take what I'm saying personally. Like, it's just not my cup of tea at all, and that's it. But if you love it, then that's fantastic. Like, keep blasting the EDM version. Before this video ends, I asked you guys to share some of your thoughts about the comeback, which I currently will have on the screen. So thank you guys for sending those in. I also want to know what you guys think of this comeback and the song, so tell me in the comments below. If anyone disagrees with what either I, my subscribers, or anyone in the comments has said, then feel free to have a discussion about it. If you can't agree with each other, then just leave it as an agree to disagree situation. There's no reason to get angry at each other. Just enjoy the comeback. If you didn't, feel free to say why and be respectful of each other. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have yourselves a lovely day. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.